All right, everyone, significant figure. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a long time. Um, really had kind of finished that box of Mass Mutation and um, still played on TCO quite a bit. But honestly, the pandemic style digital Keyforge really really isn't for me. And I don't know how much it is for me in general, with or without a pandemic, but I much more enjoy playing Keyforge in person, and I've been able to do that here where we're at. So I'm very grateful for that, and I've been utilizing that to the fullest extent that I can. Um, but right now it's the end of April, and I was able to get my hands on a display box of Dark Tidings today. I bought it at a local game store. Was very happy to be able to do that. Um, and I have looked at, basically all the cards in this set. But the set's very confusing to me. I mean, I understand the tide mechanics, I understand what's going on, but I have no idea what to look for. What really works, what really doesn't. Even with Mass Mutation, we thought we knew, and a lot of those cards ended up either being, we thought they'd be good, and then we thought they weren't so good, and then all of a sudden they're really good again. Autoencoder being an example. So we're going to crack this box open, and we are going to open the first deck. And just like we do with our Mass Mutation box, I want to play with every single deck in the box and get a feel. I think it'll be a great way to get a feel for this set and introduce people to the cards. So without further ado, okay. I am a big fan of the plastic wrappers. My garbage can will will thank it. So we'll start with this one in the middle here. It feels weird. It feels like holding a Pop-Tart or something. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'm gonna have to cover the Archon card somehow. Hermosa the Swarming. Interesting. Weird looking Archon too. Oh, all right, we first pack we open an Unfathomable deck. Unfathomable, Star Alliance, and Saurian. The Archon card is on the front there. So we're going to make sure we don't look at that so that no one else in the world can scan our deck for us. Nope. Oh, there is a pull tab this time. Thank you, FFG. Thank you for the pull tab. If I can figure out where to pull it from. Okay, it looks like there's a little flap here on the sides. Oh, yeah. Oh, if you open a lot of decks, you understand how valuable that pull tab is. Okay, so we're gonna leave our Archon card down. And let's see what we have. Tricerian Legionary, play award a creature. Award a friendly creature. This is a reprint. Looks nice. Art looks good. Not feeling anything different with card stock at all, so feels good. Seaside Interest, that starting out real good with that card. Paraguardian, okay. I always liked the Paraguardian. Altruist Rostrum. Action. Move an amber from a creature to another creature. Okay, any creature. With the capture tip on it. That's really nice. Council Primus. Okay, we're moving amber around. So far, the Saurian house looks pretty great. Destroy each creature with power 4 or lower. Gain 1 chain. So far, that's good for everyone but Primus. Decadence. Choose one. Exalt, ready, and use a friendly creature. Sick. Or move one amber from one creature. So this and the Altruist Rostrum and Council Primus are really good to get rid of that amber that we've put on guys. A second Decadence. So you have house cheating and all kinds of stuff in here. Lapisaurus Taunt. 4/2 Taunt protecting who? Not really anyone here. Primus maybe. While attacking, enemy creatures gain before fight. Exalt this creature. Oh, well that's cool. So he's a taunter, and if they want to fight him down, they have to exalt. Okay. Reach advantage. If the tide is high, a friendly creature captures 3. Otherwise, raise the tide. That's really good. Just a way to raise the tide. Just with a card is really handy. Plus, a capture 3. But if you have to gain 3 chains to raise the tide, that kind of stinks. But we have 2, so if you get both of them, you're in good shape. Venator Altum. After he's dealt damage, if the tide is low, exalt him. Meh. Okay, that's it for Saurian. What do we have here? A bunch of exalting, some good capture. So we're putting amber on creatures, and we're able to protect them somewhat, but we're also able to move amber off of creatures. So Saurian seems like a pretty solid house here. Okay. Oh, this is the back card. It's this is our tide card. Neat. Now on the back of the tide card, it's got all the keywords for this deck. Nice. Okay, Star Alliance is a reprint Crash Muldoon. I'm going to be able to get some house cheating with him. Selective Preservation. Choose a creature of each power value. Destroy each creature not chosen. Okay, so we got somewhat selective board clear in Star Alliance as we did in Saurian, so that's cool. Kind of situational card. Set a collection array. Your keys cost -1 on the tide. Okay, so keys can be lowered. This is a passive effect. It's going on all the time. Using reach advantage with that is pretty good. Teresa, I believe, is how we're supposed to pronounce that. Maybe use it belong to either of its neighbors' houses. May play as an upgrade with a text. This creature may be used to belong to either of its neighbors' houses. Yeah, this card is very good. Just a very more house cheating. Officer Hawkins, gain 1 amber for each of CR Hawkins and non-Star Alliance neighbors. Okay, so that's a nice play too in a lot of cases. Double Hawkins. Okay, so we really want a way to bounce Hawkins. Agnung. If I read for the remainder of the turn, a friendly creature belongs to the house of your choice in addition to its other houses. Okay, so more house cheating with that card. Lieutenant Walmart. I know it's Walmart, but you know. Tide is high, keys cost +3. Great. Great. Operative Espion. After a player raises the tide during their turn, they may use a creature they control. Okay, so you gain 3 chains, gain a reap effect or what have you. It's pretty good. Rocketeer Trista. I've seen this. When tide is high, she enters play ready. Oh, her neighbors enter play ready. Interesting. Huh. Are there any... We'll have to see. Are there any reap effects that we can use? Well, if it's the Diplomat, every time you play a friendly creature, so you can go out of house, and then you can reap and go out of house again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Double Trista. Nice. Officer Quinkin. Know about him. Okay. Man, you know, Star Alliance also, I think, seems like a decent pile of cards. A lot of house cheating, a lot of enter play ready, a lot of use your neighbor kind of deal. So far in the Saurian and the Star Alliance, I feel like those are 2 very solid houses here. And now we're going to go into Unfathomable. The effigy, the 100 power crazy dude. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's at some point, what does the power really matter? And is it kind of a joke that they're doing that? I don't know. Echo Pearl. Destroy the Echo Pearl. Exhaust, stun, and enrage creature. Yeah, that creature ain't reaping for a long time. Probably the rest of the game. Cool. Tamwa of the Glow. It says reap, exhaust a creature. If the tide is high, draw a card for each exhausted enemy creature. Okay. Okay. I'm going to keep her out because I think she's one of those that we want to cheat. Under pressure, this creature cannot ready. Okay. That with this Echo Pearl and Tamwa of the Glow is really good. He just is stuck forever. And this rod, that's Figurific Rod under pressure, very good together. Blitzspine Netcaster, reap, exhaust creature, that's incredibly good. Shut down their side of the board. Horrid Sinan, 4 power poison. Cool. Rakuzel's Chance. As I exhaust each creature. That card exhaust each creature. That's including your own. That is including your own. Rakuzel's Chant Tamwa, that seems really good. Storm Surge, your opponent cannot ready cards. Reap, keys cost +2. Very nice. Another one. 3 of them. I mean, this deck seems pretty. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what to think, but seems good. I mean, this Unfathomable is really oppressive. I mean, this is like, you don't get to play the game for a couple turns oppressive. And then the Star Alliance wants to use stuff out of house, which is great because then we can make keys cost more and do other things. And then we got a backbone of Saurian, which is just like exalting, putting amber on guys, and you know, doing some good amber capture for us. So yeah, I'm excited to play it. I think it's gonna be a really think learning this deck would really teach me a lot about the set, I think, especially playing with Unfathomable. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get on the board, and we'll see you next time. So, thanks for watching. Again, significant figure with your new Dark Tidings deck openings, and we'll see you for the games. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, guys, significant figure back here. Ready to start playing with our first Dark Tidings deck. And just to remind you all what that deck is, and myself, this is Hermosa the Swarming. I've played it a couple times. Of course, you're getting all kinds of mana decks on TCO and casual mode, so I can't say that I've done very well with it, but you know, I'm still very new to the set, and it's really going to take me some time to figure out what's going on. So that's what this is all about. So we're going to go ahead and take it into a casual game. Here we go. Against Ephiro. Playing against a Mass Mutation deck with double Infernus and 4 Sins. Yeah, so we'll say GLHF and not really look forward to what's going to happen to us here. But who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised. Let's start. We got 3 and 3. The hand looks kind of bad, even for 3 and 3. We can end up with a reasonable Star Alliance turn. So we'll go ahead and keep it. Alright, starts off with a Sin. We're going to start off with Star Alliance. Playing some Star Alliance dudes. For the remainder of the turn, a friendly creature belongs to the house in addition to the other houses. So yeah, that doesn't really help us right now. So we're going to be able to play... yeah, whatever. We'll just make somebody Star Alliance that's already Star Alliance. We got Muldoon. He's going to Reap, and we're going to pass. A reasonable number of Saurians for the next turn, so that's good. Opponent is playing some Sanctum and passes back to us. Alright. So we'll go ahead and play Saurian here. Destroy each creature with power 4. That's all of our guys, but do we care? This taunt is not great. He's going to be really hard to get rid of, and he's got, you know, Gluttony, Envy. Like, this could be bad. So we're going to get rid of those. But if he plays them, then we could wipe the board with it. So maybe we hold on to our board wipe for now. We'll go ahead and play these guys. We got a city-state interest that's not helpful for us right now. But do we hold it? We'll go ahead and we'll Exalt Ready and use this guy, and we're going to fight for free. Exalt Ready and use this guy. We'll Reap with it. We'll pick Saurian, and we're going to use Muldoon. Yeah, sure. And then Muldoon is going to... Oh, our opponent disconnected, unfortunately. Now the question is do we hold City-State Interest and this Crushing Charge? or not. We've just exalted some guys, so that's not good. But we don't need city-state interest right now, and we won't need it for a while. So, unfortunately, I'm going to pitch this card. But we're keeping Crushing Charge because there's a lot of creatures in this deck that could be a problem. So we'll go ahead and end turn. We need our opponent to reconnect to the game. We've drawn some stuff that could be pretty good if we get to play them. This Blitzspine Netcaster can exhaust creatures on the other side of the board. Storm Surge is they can't ready, so we could really lock down the opponent a lot. But what would we do next turn? I don't know. I think I would play, if I play Saurian, I'm playing 2 cards because I'm holding Crushing Charge unless he plays a lot of guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're playing 3 Unfathomable cards, assuming our opponent comes back. It says it waits 30 seconds for them to reconnect. Has it been 30 seconds? I never know what happens. Does it automatically disconnect us or what happens? I don't know. So stuff about this deck I've realized is this Diplomat is Diplomat Agung. This guy is sick. Like, it's basically Reap, and anyone who's not Star Alliance can be used that turn. This seems really good. It's not ready and use. Oh, he came back. But, I mean, this guy reminds me a lot of wow, he had all his Resurgence in 1 turn. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and go Unfathomable, and we're going to put down this guy, this snake thing, and we're going to play Storm Surge so they can't ready, so whatever creatures they put down, they're not going to be able to use. Bulwark Square Alice. And Salvador fights my Poison Dude. So they've captured some Amber from us, but I feel like I'm being baited here, so I'm just going to chill and do some Star Alliance. And while the tide is high, Rocketeer Triz. Okay, so here's where you gotta think about timings. They may use a creature they control. So we're going to play Rocketeer Trista over here. We're going to raise the tide. Oh, see, I screwed up. You gotta raise the tide after you play that guy. So I screwed up. Yeah, I'm just, oops. So he's ready, he's gonna reap. I should have raised the tide after he came into play. That was a mistake. So we'll go ahead and reap here. He conceded, and I won. I don't know why. Why would somebody concede? Because I've got a huge board and they have nothing to deal with it, I guess. And I'm holding the board wipe. I mean, I don't know. That was weird. So I'll be honest with y'all, I don't like this deck very much, and I'm probably not going to play it again. So we got to win with it. Hooray. This deck might be alright. You can see, I'm just going to talk about it. It's got a couple cards that are really good, but it, to me, feels like it really doesn't have the board control to deal with a whole lot. We're going to pull it back up here. And again, still, I've played the deck, so I can still say that I have done my due diligence here and played the things that I need to play. Rocketeer Trista is pretty awesome. While the tide is high, her neighbors enter play ready. So the timing that I was talking about there was Operative Espion. I wanted to play Rocketeer Trista, then play Operative... Okay, so actually it's impossible. So while the tide is high, they enter play ready. So... So I would have had to raise the tide for Operative Espion to come into play ready. So it was either use Operative Espion or use something else. But yeah, you can't do both of those things. Otherwise, you would have had to... You can raise the tide and have Operative Espion come into play ready by playing him next to Rocketeer Trista. Or you can play Operative Espion wherever you want and then raise the tide and then get to use anybody. I think Operative Espion is a great card. House cheating out a way to use a unfathomable creature out of turn is really good, especially when you're exhausting creatures. Your exhausted creature, if tide is high, draw a card for each exhausted enemy creature. This can be devastating. And other things like reach advantage, tide is high, capture 3. Decadence to use stuff out of turn. Crushing Charge is your board wipe. Officer Hawkins is a dud most of the time. Gain 1 for each of his non-Star Alliance neighbors. Guy's got a nice haircut, but he doesn't do anything. Maybe you gain 2 amber off of it. Maybe. But he's usually in your opening hand and nothing happens. Static Collection Array. It's a nice to have. Quinkin's a reprint, but it's always good. And then I believe it's Teresa. It can be used as it belongs to either of its neighbors' houses. So if you can play this between an Unfathomable and a Starring creature, you're good. Or you can play it as an upgrade on, say, Tomwa of the Glow, and you could be drawing a lot of cards. Tomwa of the Glow, this card has a target painted on its face. It's a must get rid of for sure. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for Hermosa. And we're going to open up some more decks. So catch y'all later.